That should be better. And now I need to get back to the game. So, what I was saying is, sorry it's been so long since I streamed this, but um, yeah, me doing games like this, I need to kind of be in the right mindset for it, and I'm not really. But it's been a while, and I didn't want to let this just disappear forever. So I'm not really sure how this is all going to work. I'll suppose I'll figure it out. Now I've got a flashing B up the top, but there's no way for me to actually click on anything at the top in this game. So there's all sorts of like user interface stuff, and I don't know. Like all I've literally got is move and click, and so it's telling me. Let's see the flashing B up the top left. I don't know what that means, and there's no way for me to click on it to find out. So that's really infuriating. Like, what does that even mean, and why are you giving me user interface feedback? Like, immediately I'm annoyed with this game. Okay, I suppose I want to finish these levels before I go on. So let's see what I can do here. But there's been no indication of where that meta puzzle is. So, okay. Now, I've forgotten everything I know about these. So, this story is going to mean absolutely nothing to me anymore. Hello again. Would you like to take a few moments to complete a short user satisfaction survey regarding the certification program you recently undertook? Sure. It wasn't recently. Based on the analysis of your behavior since, I think you were dissatisfied with the results of the certification program. How would you rate the accuracy of the result? Out of 5. This is terrible. What best describes your reason for investment in the certification program's outcome? Why does being a person matter to you? I want to find out if I am one. Your problem, if I may, is that you don't know if the first thing about anything, including what a person is. Your prospects are therefore poor. Do you even know where you are? Some mad experiment. Oh dear, no. I think you best start from scratch. What do you know? I know none of this is real. I have no idea how. It may not conform to your idea of what is real, but I fail to see how that is conclusive evidence against thinking. On reflection, it seems that we are no closer to resolving your problem. Perhaps we need more data. What makes you think you're a person? I'm having a conversation with you. You may very well say so, but how does it prove anything to me? This is just philosophy mumbo jumbo, and it's an iterative thing. Exit. Not capturing the entire screen again. Oh. So this game, you're right, I'm probably not capturing the entire screen, and this game, I will point out, is absolutely terrible. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not even close. This game is absolutely terrible for every time I boot it up, the graphic settings completely reset. And I'm now going to go back and confirm. I'm going to have something on screen. That is now a full game window. Okay, so sorry about this, everyone. Technical difficulties because this game loves to reset its video settings every time you boot up. So let's go towards, I don't know, red, I suppose. There's a red L. two pesky little buzzers. Now, I don't remember anything about how this works. Now, these are connectors. I vaguely remember how connectors work. Vaguely. Now that was red. Is that red? No, that's blue. Now that's going to be blocked by the orbs, isn't it? So I need something else. Like maybe... Now you're going to interrupt it, but you're not going to interrupt it permanently. And I'm going to get through, and then I'm going to try and figure out what's wrong with YouTube now. Oh, wow. Okay, that's back. Hey, Rat, thanks. So you can't stop that? I can. A little grumpy at this game, but I'm doing okay. Now, how do I get the blue? I didn't even see a blue. I'm assuming there's a star in there. Not in here. and I automatically fall down on the other side. So where was the blue? There's the red. That's the hint thing. So what I'm curious about is the blue. How do I power up the blue? Now I could possibly go get that and bring it back. But I don't think that's it. I am not seeing how to... Like, I could connect red to blue, but that's not going to do anything, is it? Yeah, that doesn't do anything. So, why... But that's the whole level. So there's a blue emitter in this level that you can't do from the level? Okay. Well, there's a blue emitter in this level that you cannot do from inside the level. Okay, so as it says on the sign, level is complete. So never going back there. Blue screen of death. It's the button on the beach to reset Janet. Trapped inside. Okay. So I need to get that emitter out, but if I pick that emitter up, it's going to close the door, is what I'm assuming is happening here. So I use that connector. To make the same connection. And then I can pick that connector up and walk outside. And now I've got both connectors. Is there anything else in that area? I'll have a look. Not that I can see. And that opens the door near the end. Okay. Now I go into green L. Locked from inside. Red emitter. It's another connector. Now I can connect those up, no problem. That's easy. That's not going to be the puzzle. There's another connector here to get to multiple. So how do I open that one or that one? If that's the emitter, that's not going to get through. I can get to there, so I can do that and that, although that's going to close that door. But it's possible I might be able to do that, that, and that. But you can't take stuff through the entrance portals, so no. But that was the wrong one to connect up, although here's another emitter. So I can potentially do that and that, just to see what the heck I'm getting. Okay, this is weird. But I think what I need to do first is that to that to get this emitter. And now I've got a third emitter. So I might be able to do that to open this door, and then have two red emitters to somehow... no, that's not going to work. Because it's going to take two blue emitters to open that, and then two red emitters. I'm trying to. I'm trying to love this game, but finding it very difficult. So I can see how with two red emitters I can open the door if I have two blue emitters. How many emitters do I have? 1, 2, 3. I have 4. So I don't need that one anymore for red. So I can go connect that to that. I don't need that anymore. I can connect this. I don't think I need that, but I'll do it anyway. There was one at the end of the last stream that I hated with such a passion. That it has taken me weeks to want to come back to this game. Yeah, Deception was not... I did not enjoy it. Windows into a labyrinth. I mean, this game is trying to be a bit like Portal, but it's nowhere near as good as Portal. Portal 2 is just a stunning game. Okay, so that's a red. So I can open that. Sure. Is there anything else to do at this point? So let's open that and see what I find. This must be really hard to follow. So I can open that, but I don't know what that's doing for me. Like, I don't think that's actually doing anything for me. It's opening a door over there that I cannot get to, I don't think. So that's not the way to do this. What I probably wanted to do is... Ooh, that's not going to work. Probably that. That gives me one of those, which is useful. Because I think I can jam that, for example, and then see what I find. Right. So what I can do now with that jammed is come back here, pick this one up, connect that to that, which allows me to see what the heck is going on in here, get another emitter, whatever their connector. Now, where I'm trying to get to, I've completely lost track of where I'm trying to get to. Here, isn't it? I'm not sure. Now the problem I have is while that's opened that, there are more red doors. There's 2 more red doors to get through. And I couldn't connect that to that as well. And if I pick that up, that goes away. Okay. So this is tricky. So what I might need to do is pick this up. Oh, I can't do that. I could possibly do... that. will then allow me to do that. But what I probably want to do is jam it from this side. Now I can pick that up. Walk that through. Okay, wrong spot. Gets me to here. I've still got one more to do, but that's going to have to be done with a jammer. So I need to be able to get... Wait, what? Because there's no windows here. How does this work? There's no windows into here. So there's no way to do that with... Oh, there is maybe a way of... No, there's not. I need 3 jammers. 1... I can do it with 3, but I need to be all the way in here with with 2 of them. How do I make that work? So that's okay. Then I can pick this up. Move this. I'll just hold it here for now. Grab this. And do that. But that's now closed that door. That's not going to cut it. So I can't... No, that doesn't work. So I am one down no matter what I do. Unless... No, but I'm using that jammer on that door. So I need to use this. But then I'm going to be short again, aren't I? And I still can't get back through. I can't remember how to do this. I had that one, but I think I used 3. Did I do that with 2 before? I can't see how. I can do it with 3, I can't do it with 2. So I need this one back, and at which point I'm doomed. Because now I can connect that. to that, that opens the door. But I now need all of those connectors back. Yeah, the gemmer can leave... But... I need to get 3 gemmers through this door, but I can't do it. Like, if I jam that door... The thing is, if I move this to here now, I'm stuck again, I think. I can get back through here. Pick that up. Open that door, and maybe now I can get through. I can pick that up. I can open that door. But I also need to open this door so I can walk the jammer through, and I can't do it. Maybe I can. So what I need to do is I need to do that. Move that to there. Now I can walk the jammer through. But that's not what I need to do. What I need to do is jam this door, because I'm about to pick these up. No, I don't need to jam that door. What I need to do is jam this door from this side so I can pick this up, have all 3 through, connect that to nothing, grab this, that one outside is in the wrong spot. There, to there, and there. There we go. Whew. That was a puzzle. And is that everything in this level done? Except for that impossible star? No. Okay, so red is connecting to that. There's a blue there, but to do the blue, I would need to connect to the red. I am confuzzled already. I don't even know where I'm trying to get. I have one connector. gets me another connect. Actually, it gets me 2 connectors. Okay. And where was the blue again? There. Can I connect? Oh, that's going to be a problem though, isn't it? Because I can't run the blue through the red beam without that happening. But what I might be able to do... Yeah, no, this will work. I can do that to there, that's fine. Then I pick that up and I break that connection and do that to there. And then I come in here and I pick up the spare connector. I may need to move that one. I'm still missing a red, okay. But from here I can see a red, so I should be able to grab this one. Oh no. Where was that red door? No, I can't. But I might be able to do this. That to there and there. Nope, not quite. Oh, crikey. How do you make this work? Because I'm really cutting the line on that blue. And that's not going to do it. Okay, so let's try this. No, that's not going to do it either, is it? Now I can do that, but I then can't connect. And that's blocking the blue. And there's no way to pass the blue through. So that's not it. What about that? These sigils are becoming harder to reach. I dread what the next temple holds in store. I'm normally pretty good at spatial geometry. I just need things to make sense. And the thing that was in, I think it was in that one, with the blue connector, I don't understand at all. Like, I've got the blue emitter here, and I've got a blue receiver, but I've got no, like, you can't carry things through those. They disappear. So I would need to have a way of getting these into a position that they could be seen from a different emitter. But going back into that level, there is no elevated bit, there's no ramps up. The only elevated bit was the ladder, and as soon as you hit the top of the ladder, you fell down. So there's no way to get any elevated view in the game mechanics as they stand. So there's no way to get anything on to that in the current game mechanics. You can connect through the portal itself, but that's meaningless. Because I would need an emitter down here, and there's no emitters out here. So I might be able to run like this. I'd have to change. Actually, I couldn't do it from this one. From this one, it's not possible. Because to run a blue beam out that door, I'd have to interrupt the red. So with this one, it might be possible. But I still need... So I could see a blue beam from here. But it just means searching the island to see if there's a spare emitter around. And there's been no indication in the game at all that... I mean, the indication from the game and the explanation from the game was that nothing can pass through purple portals. Did I go directly... That one. Did I go to the portal directly opposite the one with the receiver without an emitter? That one. I've done all of them. But it doesn't... And there's no way for me to get blue to that door anyway. There's not enough emitters with keeping the doors open for me to get blue to here. And even then, I don't think there's enough for me to get blue. First of all, that tree would break a line of sight with the mechanics we've got. Because I can't see that portal over there. So I would need an emitter. I'd need 2 more emitters in here. Then I would need a blue emitter here. Okay, I could probably do that one. So I could do this one. Because I've got the 2. I need to get the blue to basically here. So I need an emitter there, which I cannot move. Okay, so I need more emitters, more connectors. So that gets me a blue there. I don't find this fun. Maybe, I don't know. There's something about this that is just not that entertaining. Thank you, chat, for that one. Sotek, Lily. I think I've now done everything on this level. What is that?
When I was in 9th grade, my parents took me to Pompeii. At first, I was amazed by the feeling of walking through an ancient city. But then I suddenly got scared. I realized that I was walking through a real place, where real people had lived, people like myself, with mothers and fathers and lives and hopes and dreams. And now it was all gone forever. I ran to my father, crying, and told him about this. And he said, I remember so clearly. He said, yes, but we are here. So long as there are people in the streets, the past isn't really gone.
Rejoice, child, for you have fulfilled all your tasks in this land. You have conquered all its guardians and solved all its mysteries. Thus you are appointed its master, and you may do with it as you will.
So game over. That's the sort of thing that makes you think game over.
You have proven yourself worthy, child, and this gate shall be forever open to you. Seek now the other worlds I have given you, that you may attain even greater mastery and bring glory to your kind. But remember, you must not ascend the great tower, for it shall bring death and the end of your generations.
The portal kept pushing you to go in a particular direction and explore different things. This tells you, please don't explore, don't continue, please stop now. There is a constant driving force in Portal with the storytelling to keep doing stuff. In this game, there is a constant driving force to stop. The great bronze balls pulled the carriage forward. Mighty burst of steam machine. Okay. The fall of the Roman Empire, a dialectical approach. Put too much emphasis on individual catastrophic events. Not a lot there that is... So there's B and C. And I'm assuming the Great Tower. Now, remember, he said not to climb the Great Tower, so that's an entire section of the game that you never go to. Book of Osiris? Wasn't the Book of Osiris an adjunct to... Oh, it doesn't matter. Some argue the classic funerary text. Yeah, Book of the Dead. Book tells the story of the dying man who asks a scribe the afterlife. Okay. People can pause the stream and read it. Levy of Alexandria, finesse through the great deal of individual organizations, and then it goes to just nonsense. It feels like the developers of this weren't trying to develop a message so much as so that they knew how to use Wikipedia. Oh, okay, it's one of these, that's right. That's wrong. That is completely wrong. I am terrible at these puzzles.
A new land stands before you, my child. And know that this is a land of death, but also great beauty. As you walk amongst these tombs, consider all those who came before you, and how they served the greater purpose of which you are also part.
So I don't know what the wooden blocked off doors are supposed to be. I suppose they're blocked off because, again, they're there to be not done. And I don't have all the bits.
I have promised you eternal life. But know that eternity may only be attained by those who serve a purpose greater than themselves. All else is decay. So it was written in the hidden words before the beginning of time.
Eyes look your last, lips take your last embrace, and breath being the doors of death. Oh, crikey. Being as the doors of death. Something. The rest is silence. I have many brightly coloured knickknacks around me. I have Hamilton pop caps. I have Star Wars pop caps. I have a Lord of the Rings helmet from Weta Workshop. Lots of D&D stuff. Bags of dice. Hamilton merch out the wazoo. Computer components. Books that I need to get rid of. Yeah. What could anyone possibly do commands blind faith in their authority? Got hit lyrics? A new song with lyrics. Got to laugh about this sort of stuff. I've got it, you've got it, he's got it, she's got it, mummy's got it, daddy's got it, baby's got it, granny's got it, laddie's got it, fatty's got it, happy's got it, sappy's got it, everybody's got it. Come on. What the hell? Oh, there was a Tom Lehrer song. I'm trying to remember the name of it. She gave it to Susan something. I can't remember the name of it. It's been a very long time since I've listened to it. Window through a door. So this one's got elevated stuff. This is another connector. But I don't know what I'm connecting yet. Not seeing anything. Hello, you. Another connector. Hello. Right. Okay. Right. Now you could potentially do that to there, then use that do that to there. But that's temporary. To grab this. So now I've got a third connector. So what can I do with that third connector? I don't think there's a way I can see... Oh, wait a minute. I might be able to do this. Then I grab that. Okay, one down. Am I the only one who always goes kind of clockwise? Third wheel. So I can do that to there. Now, this is a similar problem to last time. So I can do that to there. Pick that up. Ooh, that's not quite right, is it? So I can use the extra connector. So if I do that to there. That might be now doable. But I need something to put on that. So that's not doable. Because I don't have a box. I know they do, but I'm trying to figure out how to eliminate the use of a connector. I can probably, now that I've got this, try and position one all the way back here. And then use this to grab that. It was all about getting the blue in position and figuring out where I had to put the blue connector so that I could figure out where to put the red, because I knew I needed to get a line of sight trick happening. Similar with puzzles, I need to... Tom Lira, she gave it to... or he gave it to someone. It might be he gave it to Alice. Now I could use that box to take that out. Oh, no, I can't. Okay, so what do I get up here is the question. Child program V72-10023. Codename Samara. Terminated here. Program timed out. Final memory dump, but stuck. I was supposed to. I see clouds. Samara 72.2 series. Now, I'm assuming I can't climb a ladder with a thing. Can't climb a ladder with a thing. So... now I can trap the ball, kinda. I can jam the ball. And then I could put this in the way of the ball. That wasn't what I expected. But I don't know what that does for me. That does absolutely nothing for me. Okay. This is going to be suicide, isn't it? So I can do that and then block the ball, but I don't know what the blocking the ball does for me. Because I still can't get past it, really. Because I'm still dead. This doesn't feel like a puzzle. Because you've used crates to block bullets in the past in this game. So I was wondering whether you could use this to be hide underneath those guns. But no. So it doesn't work that way. So I need 5 jammers is what it's telling me. I mean, one possibility. I don't know if this is going to work. But if I put that up there, can I climb the ladder and then collect the jammer? we go. It had nothing to do with using the jammer as a jammer. Right. That's fine. I can live with that.
Cease! In the time of your ancestors, there were those who did not choose the path of faith. You do not need to fear their ghosts. Fear only that you may become like them.
I am like them. They sounded frustrated. I am feeling frustrated. And that blew up the box. Oh no, it didn't blow up the box. Cool. Okay. Thanks. That one was ridiculously easy. Something about a star. Something in the way she moves. Okay, so he moves too quick for me to just move that jammer. Or connector. There is a star in there. Now, I can't connect through here, I don't think. Oh, yes, I can. I can do that. Oh, that's not going to be enough, I don't think. It's too slow. Might be okay if I do it here. No. Just. But I'm now trapped in here. And what I want to do is probably put this connecting to that. And then see if I can connect a red all the way over here. Was there a red over here? That's absolutely bonkers, by the way. I have now unlocked fan. I have fans. Looking at the number of viewers in chat, you wouldn't believe... I am losing so many subscribers over on BremSter Games. It is not funny. I think I'm down from where I was a month ago. I am not a good video game streamer, apparently.
I see all. I know all. My power knows no bounds. And yet your will is free because you were made to be free. It is the very principle of your existence, without which the trials of this world would hold no meaning. To seek salvation must be your choice.
And if I choose not to? What if I seek money, fame, and all of the other stuff that seems to be big in the world right now? What is the important difference, to me, is the important difference between a pebble and a tree? A pebble is not necessarily older. A tree is not... None of those are an important difference. And a pebble could be much heavier than a tree. None of those are valid answers. A pebble can be alive. There is almost certainly life inside most pebbles. And a tree can be dead. A tree can be delicious. Broccoli. Oh my god, broccoli is so good. Frogs are people too. I'll agree that animals are every bit as valuable or pointless as human beings. You agree that there are some activities persons are capable of that frogs are not. And there are some things that frogs are capable of that people are not. I will challenge a person to jump 25 times their body length. Go for it. There are things that persons are capable of that frogs are not, and there are things that frogs are capable of that persons are not. But it's not telling me what it's measuring. I mean, if it was last session and I don't remember, but I do not remember what its actual basis for comparison is. This game was written before the we're all in a simulation thing, wasn't it? Okay. Now I'm graffitiing. This bothers me somewhat. The change from day to night is also bothering me a little. Because I'm now getting way more glare. Okay. So that's not high enough. So it's obviously trying to introduce me to the fan mechanic. I can't make the connection while standing on it. So that's not great. But that works. Smuggling? Right. The tomb. Okay, so that's being jammed. But I don't have connectors that I have seen. So this got me in. Now here's a connector. Now I can connect that to that, which gets me through the next door, but I can't now pick up the jammer without losing anything. Now, what I might be able to do though is pick up that connector, go that. Why is that? Okay. That. And that. Then that. Why is that not an easy solution? Man on the moon? Okay, this makes almost no sense to me at all. Okay, so there is a mechanic there I do not understand. Right, okay. But I'm short an object. Aren't I short an object? Because I can blow the box over, but then I can't get over. So haven't I just lost this level? Or I do that. I don't know why I have fans. Makes no sense to me. Higher ground. Keys. I'd completely forgotten about keys. Whoa. Multiple purples. Wait, what? So I can't take this through there. It will go kaboom. Boom. So I go up here. But there's nothing to... Oh, there's... Okay, there are things to jam from up here. Like, I can jam that. So is this jamming stuff in order? Like, I can jam that and then maybe jam that. And then see what I find. I jammed the wrong thing, said the bishop to the nun. Epitaph, child program, version 10.6, codename Faith, terminated here. Logic, worship the designer for blah blah blah, days and allowed serpent into its heart, final memory dump. I ask the designer for forgiveness that I may join him in eternal memory. Samara and sheep. I guess someone met their end here, seems we're all connected somehow like distant family relations. Different versions, different series, what are we? Who cares, just be grateful we don't have to read anything more about our great designer. Ooh, I can't actually jam that. So there was something through here I was hoping to be able to get to. Now I could probably just bring it with me and not do it from up high and see what's through there. Just because I have higher ground doesn't mean I have to use higher... Ooh, that's... I feel a lot less confident about this. Okay, so what else do I have? Apart from terrible fear. Right, I have a plan. I'm a man with a plan. Not a good plan, but it's a plan. No, it's not a plan at all. It's not going to work. Because I need to keep those two doors open. Or I could just keep that one door open. No, that doesn't work either. So what's... I do need to keep those two doors open. So I am now confused. There's one thing I could maybe do. And I could maybe even do it. I don't know if this would work. No, I've still got a problem. I still have a problem. Hang on, where'd the other one go? I thought I left it here. I left it here. Ah, there's two lots of them. So I can definitely... Okay. So that gets me that. But what I don't understand is how to open both doors at the same time. Because I have to have both of those doors, the door there and the door there, open at the same time. Now I can jam that door. I can jam those two, but I can't then jam that one. I can do this. There you go. And there's a signpost somewhere that should tell me what I've done. And it seems that I've done it all.
I keep having these dreams. Great empty cities. Silent roads stretching for miles. The Earth from space. All dark. Not a single light to guide me home. But if someone really came from another world, what would the Earth look like to them?
Spherical.
A wilderness? A wasteland?
Yes.
I don't think so. Even after thousands of years, they'd see a world shaped by our hand in every aspect of its being. They'd see the cities and the roads, the bridges, the harbors, and they would say, here lived a race of giants. These dreams, they scare me, but they also remind me that we built all of this.
And we are living in the first generation that will leave absolutely no archaeological record of what we do. Because everything we store is now being stored digitally, and if 1,000 years, all of the digital record won't exist. There'll be nothing to dig up. It's like they'll dig stuff up. They will find, for example, where are my fiddly bits of plastic that I used to fiddle with? They're all gone. Where are all my fiddly bits of plastic? This is actually a bit concerning. But yeah, they will find like stuff that means absolutely nothing. So we put a concerted effort into going to a fully paperless office, and there has been massive problems when there's been issues with that. It's like, where's your backup system? What's your BCP? It's like, we don't have any. That's all very well on paper, but what if it gets what something does? What is it made of? What couldn't notes design a series of tin cans on strings that qualified as being conscious? I can name the difference. None of these options are... It's not electrical, it's speed of transference.
Do not think I know not the deceiver slithering through the hidden words. His wisdom is hollow and born of despair. Do not let him tangle you in his webs of delusion. Have faith in me, and his petty illusions will fall away like nightmares in the morning's light.
If this is supposed to be like faith and spirituality against consciousness, you're playing with the wrong person. I am incredibly comfortable with the concept of no faith and consciousness as a limited factor. Almost accidental. Okay. Fans of the cube. Are you a fan of the cube? So we want to blow a cube. Have a cube. Because I don't see why not have another cube. I may as well say have a cube and see what happens. That was barely a puzzle. Some of these have been phenomenally complex, and then you get stuff like that that is barely even think-worthy. I barely had to think things with my brain. I don't even remember what possibly prompted that statement, Ratfinks, and I don't want reminding. Okay, so if I put that there, that's not going to blow away. What have I got that I can do here? Because I can't approach the fan, I can't take that fan, I can't turn that fan off. Okay, one thing I can possibly do, and this is just me experimenting because I can't see anything else to do. Nope. Can I get up on this one? No. Oh, there's a way through here. Can't go that way. Yoink. And I'm back where I started. Okay, I am confuzzled and confused at the same time. But I can probably take that fan and I can attach it there and take that cube put it there. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. It's the wrong one. Give me the fan. Give me the cube. Give me the fan. Do 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 do. Have a fan. Give me the fan. Give me the fan. I think I see what I need to do here. I just haven't figured out how to do it yet. I need to do something to block that blue. But blocking that blue... I feel it's something... So I've got all the fans and the cubes and the and the thingamybobs and the whatchamacallits. Like, there's a path here. But I don't see what the path does. I think it's just for me to get the extra fan, but I can't see... I've got all these fans. But there's no up fan apart from those two. Neither of which really give me anything. I've got this extra cube now, so thanks for that. But that's not doing anything for me to go down here. I need to turn off blue. This is not doing it for me. If I put that there, and then I stick that there, does it blow? And if so, how far? All the way. I thought that might be a thing. So I could make really weird chains of... Ah! Is that going to be enough, I think? I wonder? This could maybe, I don't know, work, maybe. I think I just missed, didn't I? Didn't blow far enough. That doesn't actually do it. No, that's not it. So how do I block blue? I tried to do that earlier and I couldn't from a single cube. And I can't do a double hop thing. I'm getting the feeling this is a bit like Deception, where I... Like, the weird thing is this fan is slightly higher than the others. But that fan doesn't blow you. Actually, that's an interesting concept. No. No. I just jumped the fence. No. And I can't put a fan on top of a cube, or a cube on top of a fan to get some extra height. And there's a ladder there. But how do you get to that ladder? What's the point of that ladder? I can't get through. Is one of those walls jumpable? Is this little wall here jumpable? But that's just putting me where the ladder would be. So that's if I get trapped in there, I can get out. Don't know how I would get trapped in there, though. It's all good, Ratfinks. How... I can't get on 2 cubes. This can block red, but that can't block blue.
When the truth will not reveal itself, perhaps it is best to seek it in another place.
Puzzle games like that really aren't catering for people who have any form of OCD. You are being absolutely terrible to people who have that need to do things in order. And I take that in mind when I'm putting puzzle packs together, and why I insist when I input puzzle packs together to try and put puzzles in order of difficulty. Because if you put an easy puzzle behind a hard puzzle, people who can't do the hard puzzle will probably never see the easy puzzles you put behind the hard puzzles. Because a lot of people, when they hit a block, will never continue. I really don't care what the shrine would tell us. This should be solvable.
The counsel of my blessed messengers must be earned.
No messenger will aid you until you have discovered their resting place. That hasn't told me anything. Didn't realize what worked that way. Tom Lira, I got it from Agnes. Is the one I was talking about. This... So I can get up here. Maybe I can even do it with a box. Which is enough to interrupt the signal for a fraction of a second. But I can't run that far. I can do that. But now the fan's back. So... Now, with enough fans... I need one more fan. So I need to block red. Still not fast enough. Still not fast enough. That's not the solution. Yeah, that's not the solution. If I don't drop the box, it doesn't turn anything off. I need to drop it for it to interrupt the beam. No, it doesn't. You need to drop it to do that. And if you drop it, then it's in your way. So this isn't a puzzle game anymore. It's a dexterity game. Now, Portal had little bits of that, but nothing to this level. Yeah, that was terrible. That was the worst bit of this game so far. And even worse than Deception. Much worse. And if that's going to be a recurring theme... Okay. So I have blue, I have red there. That's interesting. I have a star. In a room that can't be got to without fans. And no fans. There's a fan up there. What? Okay, that made sense. How is that star a thing? I don't think any of that wall is jumpable. It's got to have something to do with that red, and I don't know what it is. So there's probably something over there. Something which can give me a red, though there's not. There's another level. Yeah, I don't follow this. that just blows me in. Back to where I began. Back to where I started from. And that doesn't allow me to approach. There's nothing in here. Is this another one of these Twitch? So that interrupted blue for a fraction of a second. And threw me with it, which I didn't want to do. So how do I get in there quickly? So while that's being interrupted, I need to run back here, jump in, and then run through here? Are you insane? How do I take the fan to the ladder? There's only one place the fan can operate. Sure, but... So if I pick this up and do that, it didn't interrupt it. I don't know why it... How do I get that box out now? Where are the boxes? Okay, there's one over there. How do I get this box out? I can't climb the ladder with it. So I'm down to one box. And now I don't have any boxes. So now I've got no way of interrupting. I think the game is now over, isn't it? Unless leaving the level and coming back in resets everything, the game is now completely over. Yeah, game's over. Oh, okay. That's not something that was introduced to me that I remember. So I actually would have been better to do... Because that puts me near the ladder, so I don't have to run around. And I still don't have time. But that's actually faster than using the boxes, because I'm on the right side. Still not fast enough. Yeah, this isn't a puzzle game anymore. How do you... Take the box into there and then jump on the box? What do you mean? Like here. Like there. Okay, that's as far as close... That's as far forward as I could walk. But I can't drop the box. So that's as far forward as I can walk. Now what? And if I put the box down, I get blown further back. No. Without the box, yeah, that's as far as I get. This doesn't feel like a puzzle game anymore. Yeah, there's only one way to block the blue laser, which is that, which gives you a couple of seconds to then get back over here, climb the ladder, jump down, and run through this corridor. And the fastest you can do it, or the fastest I can do it, is drop the box, drop me, land over here, climb the ladder. Already too late. That's the limit. This isn't a puzzle game anymore. How about holding the box, go to the fan, drop the box on the fan when you're in the air? That's kind of what I was trying to do before. But if you do that, the box ends up either in here or not on the platform. Because once you're in the air, you have no control. See, once I'm in the air, I can't control where it goes. I think the ladder is just a way of being able to move into and out of that central area. And there's nowhere else to put the fan. This isn't a puzzle game anymore. It's a... How fast are you? Can you beat the Twitch response? You've got to respond within... you've got to be pixel perfect within a thousandth of a second. And I never will be. You can't bring anything in from other levels. You can't bring anything through the purple barriers. So the duration of that sound is the limit of the time I've got to get over to the other side up the ladder, which takes at least this amount of time, and then down this corridor. It's not long enough. The best time you've got is at the start of the level. Was that, and it's still not long enough. I think I'm going to end Talos Principle there, as this is no longer a puzzle game. I mean, unless they're doing something like where they're changing the mechanic to the point where after not being able to go over walls, all of a sudden now it's a jump over walls game. But doesn't seem to be. Yeah, so the hints actually aren't hints. They basically say, I can't give you a hint. So the hint shrines don't work. Yeah, it's not a puzzle game anymore, unfortunately. So I think that's the end of Talos Principle. There is no puzzle here to be solved. You have one thing that you can do. There's no way of interrupting the blue beam without using the fan. I can interrupt the blue beam, but only from here. And only for that duration of time. Now, if there was a way for me to land in the courtyard and not on the other side of the ladder, but there's no way to do that. This is a Twitch thing. The minute a game is a Twitch thing, it's a Twitch game. The previous one was a Twitch thing. This is a Twitch thing. It's like saying, well, yeah, I killed someone, but I also took them out to dinner and a movie and everything, so it wasn't all murder, so the murder isn't most of what I did. Just because a game isn't 100% Twitch, if you've got Twitch stuff in a game, it's a Twitch game. Then you can explain how this one is doable. Portal was less of a Twitch game than this is. There were elements to Portal which was definitely Twitch, I acknowledge that. Put the portals
if this trial seems impossible to overcome, have no fear. Return another time, and the answer may reveal itself.
No. So what you mean is... That's not going to work. So I can't move that further forward by the look of it. I can put that there. Now that's not giving me a drop option at the height like the last one did. So remember how the last one allowed me to drop it? The platforms between the corridor... What? So according to the last level, the mechanic was to stand, get high, and then use a box to interrupt the beam. But this one has changed the mechanics of the game to the point where exactly what I did on the last level doesn't work here. See, it's not letting me do the drop at eye level anymore. So it's changed the rules. No, it doesn't. Remember last time I had the beam directly in front of me and I could drop the box and it would temporarily interrupt the beam. This one is not doing it. Because I was able to stand on the box with a box and then interrupt the beam. Put the boxes in between the stairs. What, here? Okay. That is clever. I will acknowledge that is clever. Thank you, Sotek. I was too dumb to figure that one out. That was very clever. Definitely didn't figure that one out myself. No chance in heck. Do I want to do any more? How long has this been going? 2.5 hours. I think 2.5 hours is good. Games Without Frontiers. Don't know it. Ow. That last one I did not enjoy, and the one before that I didn't really enjoy much either. The last one was definitely... It had introduced a mechanic in the one before, which was very much a twitch mechanic, which I didn't enjoy in this game. Portal introduced you to twitch mechanics in an interesting way. This one didn't. I really don't want a new mechanic. And Portal had the flow of the twitch mechanic in a very consistent way. Then this one introduced you to a mechanic and then presented the same thing in a way that didn't work, which felt very inconsistent. I'm also not enjoying the story on this one or the flow where it tells you to not do things. So it tells you to stop playing the game quite regularly, which I find incredibly weird. Yeah, that reaction speed stuff is really frustrating. Because Portal had a little bit of it, but that fan one a couple of levels ago was... Portal had ways of working around the twitch mechanics. You could use really fast reaction time solutions to a lot of the puzzles, but you are also capable in a lot of ways of getting sort of bounce patterns and everything working in a way that you would be able to sort of figure out alternate ways of doing things. So quite often, if you needed to do, like, what I would see people solve puzzles by doing really complex jump into portal, but you could set up a portal where you would go into a portal and then come out of another portal, and you'd be able to build a lot of momentum. And while you're doing just that up down through a couple of portals, all you would need to do is get a single shot correct, and then that would get you through, rather than having to do a repeated setup, multiple twit. Yes, I agree. The boss fights in Portal were absolutely bitchy at times. But I have been playing this for now 2.5 hours, and I might have a look at a bit more, but
You may wonder why I have created these labyrinths for you.
for the
Why
$12
you
I
can
paid
reach
for the game.
eternity only through struggle. But have faith, for these trials serve the betterment of your kind.
I'm also not finding this engaging anymore at all. I did at the beginning, and then it kind of went nowhere. What? I'm not following that at all. Okay. So does that mean I can connect that to that? Nope. Oh, Lord. Thing is, I don't know how long I need to... That is absolute bonkers. That is absolute bonkers. Oh no. Because you could just sit here for ages going, hang on, I'm going to need this for like 35 seconds. So you then have to record something in position for 35 seconds, which is 35 seconds of not playing the game. Because I'm assuming there's no pause function where you can say hold at this point. I can see it being amazing. But you end up doing things where it's like, I need to put something here and I'm going to need it to be in that spot for like 3 minutes. So I put it in that spot and wait for 3 minutes and do nothing. That strikes me as a terrible mechanic. Please don't play the game for 3 minutes or however long. One, two, three, four, five. Hang on, this is not going to be enough, is it? What does that do? Well, I can't record again. Oh, that's opened that. So what I can now do is record 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's probably more than I need, but I go back to playback. Very cool concept. Like, incredibly cool concept. Duplicating yourself. Very cool concept. I just had a double plate. So why is this... Oh no, I didn't just have a double plate, did I? But that's not going to allow me to go through. So how does that work? Okay. I am confused. So, how do I use the playback mechanic to get 2 of me? Now, how did... Oh, right. Got it. And I am now trapped with a ladder. Right. Got it. So that opens that. That opens that. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, me. Okay, so I can use playback to get the cube. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, what? Okay. Now, definitely, I didn't think that would be it, but I wanted to check. So I need to block both at the same time. But I can only do a single playback at the same time. So I can block the fan, but I can't have the door down at the same time. So I could...
What is this? I shall not allow the corruption of my garden. Begone!
Cause I'm blue, if I was green I would die, if I was green I would die. That's not going to work. I don't think that's going to work either. Nope. Pixel perfect placement is not something I find fun, but we can try that at least. Which gets me in here. But that doesn't help because I can't move forward. So how do I get... What I might be able to do though is that, that, and that. Which allows me to go in here as well and get that connector, which I can then use on this to get this connector. Now, I have an extra connector. Don't know what I'm doing with this fan. At least not yet. Okay. Not filling me with massive confidence, but I can take that connector back. And I can go you. And then I can grab you, and I can go, I'll take you and connect you to you. And that gives me a box. Thank you, I have an box. Now, an box will be good for that. But I still need to maintain these blues. And it's going to take me at least 3 to do red. I don't need that anymore. What the heck? That and that turns that fan on. Now, what's that going to allow me to do? That's going to allow me to do red in 2. Except it's not. That is not good at all. That's a nice solution. Why is that not a good thing? Oh, that's terrible. No, I need... So I can't actually do that. Okay, so... I should have stopped. This is, again, not fun. Because I don't see the purpose of that fan then. Because the reason I saw that fan as useful is being able to connect red in 2, but I can no longer connect red in 2. That's what I was trying to do before. I'm going to call it there. I've been doing this for nearly 3 hours, and that's enough of a puzzle. That's enough puzzling. My brain is melted. Very interesting game. I didn't enjoy that fan level, which had the twitch factor. I'm going to go check and see what's happening with Fell. Then I'm going to go, see what happens after that. I'll most certainly be streaming some stuff over on BremSter Games today. That's going to happen. So if you're not a follower of BremSter Games, please do. But that's what I'll be doing. Just BremSter Games on YouTube. Thanks, everyone. And yeah, as always, good luck with your solving. I assume if I just stop game, that's going to save less than a minute ago. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. That was interesting. I will return to this game occasionally. I have no idea how long it is, but we'll see how it all goes. Thanks for everyone. Have fun. Bye.